Hi everyone. So I thought I'd do a weekend vlog or a daily vlog depending on how much content I get. The lighting's not great, is it? It looks quite dark, but yeah, so it's Saturday. I wanted to film ages ago, but my dad has only just gone out like 10 minutes ago, and it never used to bother me, do you know, if he was in and I'd film, but not in a good mood with him at the moment. He just keeps doing stuff, and you know when someone like pushes you and pushes you and pushes you, like pushes your buttons, or like, you know, you've got like you're on your last bit of patience with them. He's just like, he's the messiest person I've ever known. Like, he'll open stuff and he'll just throw the wrapper on the floor. And then he'll leave it there, and I'll go, oh, you're going to leave that there? Oh, no, what? I'll pick it up in a minute. A week later, it's still there, and I'm like, I thought he was going to pick that up. Oh, I'll pick it up. Don't you worry about it. And I'm like... And then this week, in his living room, he's got... Do you know those command strips? You can get hooks as well. He has one of them on the back of his living room door, or maybe two, because it was a 2-pack. And it fell off the door, so I went upstairs and the door weren't fully open to the living room. It's always super wide open, so I went to push it and there was something behind it. I'm like, what's behind the door? And he's like, oh, it's just my coats, they fell off yesterday. I'm like, well, wouldn't you have picked them up? They're going to be covered in dog hair. Oh, like the hook's broken, so they're going to have to stay there. I'm like, you don't just leave your coats on the floor. So I'm like, you need to pick them up. Oh, I'll pick them up tomorrow. Well, the next day, he hadn't picked them up. And I was like, you can't just leave them on the floor. Just either hang them up in your bedroom or bring them downstairs and put them on the hook behind the front door. So he was just like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And he didn't. And then on the main bathroom, there's like, do you know those over-the-door hooks? And it's outside the bathroom and it says bathe on it. And I never put anything on it, so I was like, well, why don't you just use that, put it over your door and put your coats on it. I said, because it doesn't get used and no one's going to see it, because you always have the door open anyway and you never have anyone here. So he's like, oh, I'll do it. And then yesterday when I was out, you would have seen in the weekly vlog, I bought a pack of 3 black hooks, because I thought they're going to look better than something that says bathe, because obviously it's meant for a bathroom. Even though obviously no one's going to see it, I just thought I'll buy them. It was a 3-pack for £2, so you know, if you didn't want to put all 3 on that door, you might want to put one on his bedroom door, I don't know. So I thought that was a bargain for £3, so I came home. And normally when you give him something, he either puts it on the floor next to him or he puts it on the table in front of him, and it never moves. Like about 6-8 weeks ago, I gave him one of those, do you know those white sponges and the eraser sponges? Gave him one of them. I was like, and he put it straight on his table. I'm like, that's not going to move. Oh, I'll use it in a little while. Still there 6, 7, 8 weeks later. So every now and then I'm like, oh, I thought he was going to use that. Oh, I've not found anywhere where I'm going to use it yet. And I'm like, well, why have you just left it there? So he put them down on the table, and I'm like, well, no, they're not for putting on your table, they're for actually using. I'm like, use it. And I'm like, what happened to the other hook? He went, oh, it won't fit over the door for some strange reason. He said it's the same door as on the bathroom. So I'm like, well, there's 3 separate ones here. Why don't you just put 1 or 2 or 3 of them on? So he put 1 on, and he was trying to put all the coats on it. I'm like, what? You've got a 3-pack. Why not put another 1 on or 2 on? And he just got really annoyed with me. And I'm like, you're just leaving a mess everywhere. I said, I've brought you a solution. You never even told me that the thing didn't fit over the door. I spotted them and I thought of you. I said, if you'd gone to the shop, you wouldn't have thought of me. You wouldn't have thought, oh, she needs some hooks for over a door, because he doesn't. Like, I spot things all the time and I think, oh, he might like that, or he might want that, and I pick them up, but he never ever thinks about anyone but himself. I came downstairs and I was putting the shopping away, and there was this giant daddy long leg. So I rushed out the kitchen, and as I shut the door I could see it was in front of the fridge and the fridge door was open. So I had food in my hands for the fridge, and I shouted upstairs, and he came down and he went in the kitchen, and he really wound me up. He went in the kitchen, I can't see it. I went, well, it was in there. And as I was outside the door because I'm scared of them, I went, well, it was there. And I saw it when I was leaving the room. It was definitely there. Well, I can't see it, so it's not in here. And I went, it is in there because it didn't leave behind me. I shut the door and it was in front of the fridge, which is nowhere near the door. And he's like, well, it's not in here. And he kept having a go at me. And I'm like, it's in there. And he got the brush and he was brushing the walls. And I'm like, you're going to leave marks on the walls. Oh, no, it won't. It's a brush. It brushes the floor. I went, yeah, and it's dirty because it brushes the floor. So he kept brushing the floor with it, and he was brushing the ceiling, and he was shouting at me saying, it's definitely not in there. And I went, well, I didn't imagine it. I'm not saying you imagined it, but it's not in here. I went, yeah, it is in there. I saw it in there. And he looked in the fridge because the fridge was open and it was flying around the fridge. So he starts rummaging around in the fridge. No, it's not in the fridge, it's not in here. And I went, it's definitely in there. Oh, it must have died. I went, it's not just going to be alive 1 minute and a minute later it's dead. He said, well, I've brushed all the walls, I've brushed the ceiling, it's not flying around. So we were arguing. I was on the other side of the door, and like, you're really annoying me now. I said, because you're saying that I imagined it. He said, well, it's not in here, so, you know, it's not in here. And I went, well, it is in there because it was by the fridge when I shut the door. It's not just flown out after the door's been shut. And we were having a massive argument about it. Then he spotted it in the fridge. He went, oh, it's in the fridge. I said, I told you it was flying around the fridge. He said, well, I looked and it weren't flying around when I looked. I said, well, yeah, because it's not just going to fly around the bloody fridge just because it was once at the fridge. So then he closed the fridge door and he found something to catch it in. And he opened the fridge door. It's not in the fridge anymore. I went, well, it must have been until you opened the door and it must have flown out. No, I would have seen it fly past me. It's definitely in the fridge. And then he's moving everything around in the fridge and he's dropping things on the floor and he's not picking them up and then things are getting damaged. And I'm like, why are you throwing stuff around the fridge? He said, because I'm trying to find this daddy long leg. I said, well, a minute ago you was practically making out that I'd imagined it. And he's like, well, it wasn't in here. I said, well, it was in there because you've just seen it. So I'm like, I opened the door and he's like looking in the fridge. He's like, it's not in here. I went, no, that's because it's flying above the fridge. And I'm thinking, if that was me and I was looking for it, I wouldn't be just looking in the fridge. If I couldn't see it in the fridge, I would be looking around me. So he'd obviously shut the door. When he'd opened it, it flew out. So I shut the door and he's like, oh, it's here on the ceiling and needs some ladders. So I passed him the steps that we got. It's got 2 steps on it. And then it took him ages to catch it. But he was basically saying that I'd imagined it because he was saying that if I hadn't imagined it, it would be in the kitchen. And it was in the kitchen in the end. So he totally wound me up. I was up most of the night. I fell asleep about 12:30 for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Woke up until about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. Then I fell asleep till about 11:30 and I've been awake since. I decided not long after I woke up I was going to do a daily or weekend vlog. And then obviously it'll go up next weekend. I'm also going to try and film a video for tomorrow of things that I've been buying so I can show you what I've been buying, because I keep saying, oh, I bought this and I bought that, and then I don't show it. So I think I'm going to do that. And then obviously I'll either get it up Sunday or Tuesday. I feel like I want to get it up tomorrow just because then there's going to be nothing till Thursday with the vlog. That's why I prefer to put stuff up on Sunday. And I did do my makeup because I was like, right, I'm going to get up and, well, I always go on Instagram first. I always check my messages. I always reply to any messages. And then I got in the shower and I got out and then I did my makeup. I had my breakfast and stuff, and I've just been waiting for him to go out. He's just really, we're not getting on. He's annoying me. He's trying to tell me what to do all the time, and I used to always do it. And because I'm defending myself and not giving in to him, he doesn't like it. It is a bit of a mess over here. I mean, look at all this. So I'm going to sort out my recyclables and non-recyclables because needs doing. Obviously I can't keep it like this. This is quite bad for me. I don't normally let it get to this point. So I'm gonna, won't take me more than a couple of minutes. I'm gonna get that done now whilst I'm sat here. I hope you can hear me because it's a bit loud over here because of the fan from here, and I've got the kettle on. But I'm just making myself a bit of a one-person stew. So there's a bit of water, there's a bit of diced beef, there's some onion, chopped potatoes with the skins on, carrots, and that's just 2 oxos at the top. There's a little bit of salt in it, and yeah, I'm going to cook it for an hour. So I'm going to have it simmering rather than turning it down super low, because I want it to be soft but also cooked quite quickly. So that's what I'm doing for tonight. Stew by itself. This is my overfull cupboard that I'm meant to be sorting. I mean, I don't know how to sort this out, but normally I would put pearl barley in, but you need to cook pearl barley for a good 4 hours. But I really need to sort this cupboard out. I need to see what's in date. A lot of it is all recent. All this is definitely recent. I ate that the other week. I've just finished a box off, but I've got another box there. I need to get some chicken no stock cubes because they're the best. I have Aldi's here, but it's not the greatest. So yeah, I'm just gonna have stew on its own. I've probably got a dumpling mix in there somewhere, and I do love dumplings, but I know if I start rummaging, everything will fall out. So unless I can actually see it, I'm not going to try and look. Look what I found. It was underneath just one thing, so I pulled it out, but it's got July 19 on it, and it's September, but I think it'll be fine, because it's just flour, palm oil, rising agents, rice flour, sunflower oil and salt. I'm not going to do the full packet, but just before it's ready to serve, I'll make them with half of the packet and put them in. So that's nice and simmer. I'm bloody hungry though. I'm going to have something to eat. See, but well, you'll be able to notice if you've watched the rest of the video. Just had to get changed because I was in the fridge, not literally, and I got my cheese out. Like, I have mild cheese. It's been in there a couple of weeks, and I'm like, oh, I've opened it, by the way, and I'm like, this is a bit weird. And I peeled back the lid. It's like a plastic thing, and loads of water poured out all over me on the floor, and it stank of cheese. So this was on top of, there. So I just swapped over and put the other t-shirt in the washer. I mean, the washer isn't on, but I've just shoved it in there because I'm downstairs and I might as well. I've actually got quite a bit done, surprisingly. I know I've not been filming it, but I've put my duvet on my duvet cover because I washed that last week and I only put the sheet back on, but I washed the sheet today. It's now dry. It was in the dryer, so I'm gonna have fresh bedding on. I cleaned the sink, I did a little bit of tidying up in my bedroom. I put some clothes, mainly pyjama type, like shorts and pyjama shorts and vest tops away. I've done a little bit of tidying downstairs. I've got a stew on cooking. I'm doing a couple of little bits and pieces in the kitchen now. I've put some bleach down the downstairs toilet. I've sorted a load of recycling out and some normal rubbish, but mainly I've been sorting the recycling out. There's some on there. Not the actual box you can see, but I don't think you could see it then. So yeah, I'm getting a bit of stuff done. Been here a long time, if you remember me standing here. Do you know what? It's not very flattering. It's not a very flattering angle. I've just put some extra water in my stew pan. There was enough, but I want to simmer it a bit faster so it cooks a little bit faster and gets softer faster. Does that make sense? whilst I'm stood here, I've put this cup out. You would have seen the video where I showed this last Sunday. I think it's going up on Sunday. But if I hang it up that way, the way all the other cups are hung, and the way you would hang them if you were right-handed, it shows the front, which has got my name on. So I want it showing that, so it's the only one that's pointing that way. I've got an under cupboard hook thing. There's 6 hooks on. Mrs. Hinch had it, I saw it, so I bought it. Mine cost more than this because theirs obviously sold out. But you can't put 6 on because it's too squashed, so it fits on 3 really well. And you just slide it into the cupboard, so it's like that sort of length inside your cupboard. And then there's the bit that comes out with your mugs on. And it looks good, and it also gives me a bit more room because I've been buying more mugs. So I've got that sorted. What are you doing? The door's open. You going for a wee? You going out? Can you see? I've got a runner. I got it from Aldi. There's some flowers that I planted. There's a dog. There's some washing that I'm drying. The pyjama shorts. I just heard him moving around and I thought, is my dad home? And he's not. It's due. It could be any time from now, like the next hour or so. And then obviously I won't be able to be as chatty. I've got a load of stuff done, stuff that I haven't even mentioned, and I'm really happy about it. Like, I don't feel great. I'm really tired and exhausted. I don't know if it's from being ill or if it's from my medication. I do have a doctor's appointment next week. I don't even know what I'm going about because there's just so much stuff. And last time she rushed me and I didn't get to talk about a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about. So I need to decide what I want to talk about and alternatives in case, because sometimes things are just really difficult to talk about. So this is my fridge at the moment. So this is full of vegetables. There's some lemons in there. I'm meant to be making lemon, honey and ginger and I keep forgetting. I need to do it because I don't want to waste the lemons or the ginger. This is all salady stuff. This is my dad's. I've got sugar snap peas, spring onions. I've just used some of them. Some I had to bin because they're really funny inside. These are for tomorrow. Even though I've got rice pudding from last week, I need to see if it's in date, wherever it is. I think it's there. Oh, that was yesterday. Got a few yogurty bits. This all goes, like if you've been watching for a long time, you'll know this bottle has been in here for such a long time. And that one. Alpro broccoli, which I'm going to have some tomorrow. Coconut milk, I'm going to try it in tea and coffee. This is the offending cheese. It's Aldi's. It's like £1. It's the cheapest you can pick it up. It's still damp. Better be careful, I don't want it all over me. Because I was going to make a cheese and onion sandwich. Looks like I can do it. I'm going to do it when I've done what I'm doing and I'm going to sit down for a bit. Water, that's out of date. Water, is it in date still? I've had it ages. Yeah, it's still in date. That's super long life. This is going in what I'm making tomorrow. You will have seen me have this. A few times. Almond milk. So yeah, I've nearly drank half. My goal is to drink this today. This is currently how I've got the fridge set up, and I shove things in the door. There's my ginger. So this is kind of my setup over here. I've got her products there. A clock that never has the correct time on because I never put a battery in. And then I have my wax burner, which is a bit messy. Needs changing. I've got a candle there from, oh god, Hannah Rose. Can't remember. Handmade by Hannah Rose. Then I've got my Anxious Mind Reed Diffuser. And then I've got my giant candle. Oh god, it smells gorgeous. A second, I'll take the lid off. So I'm not going to burn that tonight. And don't forget to always trim your wicks as well. So if I was using that, I would trim the wicks. This is my wax melt drawer, by the way. This isn't like, my collection downstairs is bigger, and I have a collection in my downstairs office on the next floor, which is the smallest out of all of them. That's my Little Milk Company one that I brought up and left in here. So I have all my favourites in here. So Little Milk Company, Little Milk Company, Little Milk Company, Little Milk Company, Flosses. I've never tried Cassis and Fig. There's Queen of Tarts there, which was one of my favourites, but not anymore. Dallas Candles there. Flosses candle. This is Black Plum and Rhubarb. Absolutely love this. I've got one of them on every floor in the house. Opium Noir, Black Pomegranate, Rosy Jammies. This is the person that's bullying me, making my life hell. So as you can see, you can tell I've done 3 burns from where it stopped on each one. Each have had around 2 hour burn, and it's a tiny votive, so really an hour burn should be enough to get it to the edge, and it doesn't. I did give one of these to someone else who's had the same problem. So I just love Little Milk Company, Flosses candles, and Dallas Candles as well. Flosses candles. So yeah, I'm not having a wax melt one. Tonight I'm going to try the Naptime one, because I'm going to spray the room spray, which is my favourite. You can see my phone case. I want to trim it a little bit more. So you always need to trim your wicks every time you use your candle. There we go. So this is the first burn, and it's always important to burn to the edges on your first burn, because the subsequent burns basically copy the first burn. So if you only did about 10 minutes or 20 minutes, the second burn, even if you did an hour, would follow the same pattern. Bring some tea lights up because I can't find any. There should be one in here, but there isn't. I must have used it this week. But it doesn't matter because I'm not lighting. So yeah, I'll just spray the room spray in a minute. My faves. Anxious Mind, Noah. So I didn't realise that my makeup smudged like that. I was really upset a little while ago. just everything that's going on with the bullying and the lies that have been like spread around about me. It's just becoming too much, and I've not filmed as much as I wanted to do today because it's just affecting me, and I'm trying to act like everything's okay and nothing's wrong and it's not affecting me, but it is. And like acting like I'm okay is making me feel worse, but I don't want them to know how much they're affecting me. It's just really hard. It's a little while later. I don't even know what I filmed today. Like, I'm trying so hard to film. Just sick of everything that's gone on online and what they've said and done, and I'm sick of feeling unwell all the time, and I'm sick of everything. I'm sick of it all. I just need to take my makeup off and know if I should end the video here or if I should try and film tomorrow, but I won't film myself facially, like, because technically it's hair washing day, but I'm not going to do it till Monday. I won't be putting any makeup on. I don't know how I'm going to feel physically, let alone mentally. Like, physically, I'm just so exhausted all the time, and I'm not well all the time, and mentally I'm struggling. Oh God, I just don't know. I keep like thinking, oh, I've finished filming, do I need to film anymore? And then I'm like, do I want to film tomorrow? Do I not want to film? Have I filmed enough today to make a video of or not? Is it going to make sense? Is it just stupid like everything else? I just don't know. So here is my diet cola chicken. I basically half the ingredients. There's still a lot there, isn't there? And I did some Aldi whole grain rice. I didn't realise they did it until about 3-4 weeks ago and I saw it. And they might not have done it before then, I don't know, but half a packet in the wok, spray light, some salt. There you go. So I had that one burning last night, as you can see. I had it burning for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. It smells just like the room spray. That's gorgeous. I'm waiting for it to warm up. I know it's a mess and it needs cleaning, but I don't care. I like to save them. So I've just brought some tea lights up. I'm waiting for that. But I don't know what to put in because I have a lot. If you want to know what unicorn smells like, it's horrible. I know the candles are really bad quality, but the scent of unicorn isn't what you'd expect. So I don't know what I want. has to be something that's chopped up. This is chopped up. Or a snap bag, so you can just snap the piece off. But this can be easily cut in two as well. I've had these ages. Midnight Fantasy bag with this is, and I love the perfume. But I don't really want anything perfumey. So I don't know what to do. That's the problem when you've got too many. It's one of my favourites, but I've not cut it. I do actually have a knife up here that if I do want something different, I can cut it. Like I've never tried Cassis something. I'm actually going to go for one of my samples. So Flossie's Candles always send out 2 samples. So raspberry and rhubarb. Based on getting this, I actually bought a shower gel by Original Source. I think theirs is rhubarb and raspberry, or it smells gorgeous, and I've bought a second one. So this could actually be cut in half again if you really wanted to, but I'm just going to put it all in. Need that to melt. I've been putting off doing this for ages. A, because it takes an hour and a half. 90 minutes. I don't know if I want to be stuck here for 90 minutes. I'll see how I get on. Wash and dry your feet. Take out and unfold the boots. Use the scissors to cut the top open of the boot. Place the foot inside the boot. Peel back. Oh god. These are bloody weird. So you cut the top off. And I think you tighten them. And then stick this on. Just looks hideous. Oh my god. My hair today, I've just played around with eyebrows and eyelashes. It's because I've got that foot thing on and I've still got half an hour to go, which means I've had them on for an hour. They're starting to burn a little bit, like not an uncomfortable burn, but I think they've got acid in, alcohol, which isn't good. No wonder your skin peels. Peppermint, tea tree, lactic and salicylic acid. But yeah, they take forever, and I thought I'll just film myself because I didn't get a video up today. I was meant to get the video up, but I just feel like that mirror needs cleaning, doesn't it? I just feel like I struggled last night. I was really upset, I was really down, and I've been down today, like severely down. I've got a few things done. I cooked for myself, which I think I filmed, and I've just done a few bits and pieces, and I've got some more stuff to do, but I'm waiting for these to bloody finish. But no wonder your feet bloody peel, because you've got your foot in a liquid for an hour and a half. So, you know, I just wish it was like an hour. The worst thing is you can't really do anything. I can't walk around because they're slippy, and I'd end up getting an injury. I hate filming myself with my hair up. It's hair washing day technically, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. So it would appear I've done a weekend vlog, and the hope is that this will go up this coming, well, next Sunday, because it's Sunday today, so you'll get the weekly, and then hopefully on the Sunday you'll get this. Is that a spider or a fly? There's something fly shaped running around on my bath mat, and there was a fly, so I'm guessing it's the fly on the bath mat. The bath mat's super clean. I washed it a couple of days ago because there was a spider in the shower, and I had to keep jumping out, and the floor got wet and the mat got wet, and then the spider was still in there the next day. so it got wet again, so it got put in the washer and it got washed. And then the spider's back, even though the spider wasn't in there yesterday, it was back in there this morning. So I was literally stood on the edge of the shower trying to have a shower. I'm hopefully going to have a bath tomorrow. But yeah, I just messed around with a bit of makeup because I wanted to distract myself. I put a tiny bit of mascara on and played with my brows. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much else. If I don't film anything else now, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry I've not been amazing. I'm super down. I've struggled with everything that's gone on. It's really affected me, what they've done to me and what they continue to do, because they're still talking about me and naming me. So then loads of people coming to my page and hounding me, which is really unfair. Hopefully next week I'll feel better, I don't know. But thank you for watching. If I don't film anything after this, thank you for watching. If I do finish film other stuff, then you won't probably see me facially again today, but